All right, guys, so I finished this coil, which came out pretty nice. I also finished the copper iron laminates. And I got comments saying that I had the laminates going in the wrong direction when I made this one. And I kind of knew that if I was going to run it, if I was going to run the magnetic field across it like that instead of like this. And so I will place these in here. I made some shims so that I can easily put this in and then take it out for testing, because I'm going to run some tests on the beast motor, taking some voltage readings with the coil in it, and then I can just easily take it out and run some tests with the air coil. I also printed out some feet so that I can make a platform for this guy here, so that I can make a platform to place the coil up there. I had made that acrylic platform, but So I printed out these feet, and they'll take a bolt like this, and let me hold on. I can't. This freaking phone. I got to figure out a better way to do this. Anyway, it'll be something like this with a nut in there. The platform will be on there. Of course, it'll be much bigger. I have to go to Ace Hardware and get some longer bolts. Oops, sorry, like some 7 or 8 inch bolts like this. And the nuts go in here, and they go in there like that. Excuse me, or like this. Oops, this wasn't dry yet. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it was dry. Okay. Yeah, so like that, they fit pretty good. I've got another, where is it? I have another platform that I will put these larger feet on, and they'll sit on top of here like this, and then I can change out the coils at will. I'm going to take this guy out of here and just use this one as the run coil, because even though it's probably not doing anything, it may be causing the lens effect and slowing down the rotor. And again, this beast is magnetically supported, so stay tuned. All right, so here's kind of what the stand's going to look like, but eventually it'll have this platform on top of it, and it will have 2 of these, one stationary where the coil will be up against it, and another one will be behind it where I'll put bolts through it to clamp the coil tightly together. I'll put these guys here on the bottom of this. But until then, so I'm waiting for another one of these to print out. So until then, I think I'm going to get this guy going again. This is probably one of the best pulse motor, solenoid motor that I've ever built. I didn't design it, but I built it. I helped with some of the design ideas through the multiple of prototypes. But now that I've got 3 of these really good circuits, I'm going to hook it up and see how it goes. So stay tuned. For the life of me, I couldn't get three circuits on there. But man, that thing is running great. I got 2 on there. And it's running at 12.6 volts. Yeah, it's loud, but it works really good. I got to see what kind of power I'm getting off of this top one here. Let me shut it down. All right, there we go. Let's let it get up to speed. So that's really thin wire, and there's not a lot on it. I want to rewind these. Getting 6 volts AC off of it and climbing. Seven volts. So this ring has got some pretty large neodymium magnets in it. Still climbing, covering around 7 volts. So I've got different gauge wire than up here because I ran out. I've got different gauge wire than up here because I ran out. I think I just stopped my, but yeah, 7.5 volts off that little coil. It's a beast. No, this one is the monster rotor. That one's the beast. This is the monster. Actually, this is the solenoid motor. A lot of prototypes went into this. Let me turn it off. It's really loud. A lot of prototypes went into this. So it's on roller bearings, but the clicking you're hearing is the transition between the magnet rotor housing. So you have these transitions, and so that's going to make that clicking sound because it's really smooth. The bearings that are on these 3 rollers are those ceramic bearings. Anyway, all right, hopefully this guy will be printed out pretty soon, and then I can start testing on this. But I don't know why I can't get 3 circuits to run on this thing. I'm running all 3 in parallel with the power, but for some reason I can't get all 3 to run. I remember trying to do it the last time, and someone in the comments had told me why. I forgot. Anyway, it runs great on 2. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these off and print out new coil walls and put some 25 gauge on there on all 3, because that's some really thin wire. I think that's like 28, 26, 28. I think this is 26 and this is 28. Anyway, ciao.